How you going? Can I just get a medium hot coffee and a cup of ice, please?
Is the coffee just black?
What's that?
Was the coffee just black coffee, or did you want cream and sugar?
Cream and sugar.
Okay. Alright. Anything else for you besides the ice?
That's all, thanks.
Okay, you can close the window.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, you may have subscribed to this channel after watching this video.
Ice.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Can I grab a straw too? Thank you. Have a good one. And I appreciate that. But you might be wondering, how did this guy from Australia end up living in America? Perfect. So it all started in 2013. I was 23, working in an iron ore mine in Western Australia. 4 weeks on, 1 week off, and the trip was supposed to be a bit of a break. So one night, chatting with my mate Chris about potentially going somewhere, he suggested we book a Kentucky tour in America.
Think of it as an all-in-one adventure for travelers aged 18 to 35. You jump on a coach with a bunch of new friends and we take you, bags and all, across incredible destinations.
So we found a Kentucky tour we liked, and within 2 weeks we were on a plane to San Francisco. So we get into San Francisco and we only spent 2 days there since it's our entry point into the US, but we had a good time. After our entrance into America in San Francisco, we had to go and meet up with a Kentucky tour in New Orleans. The night before we meet up with everyone on the bus, we decide, let's go check out Bourbon Street. Probably not a good idea if you have to be on a bus at 7 a.m. the next morning.
I just got back from Bourbon Street and I had to get Chris a wheelchair.
We were late to the bus. Our Kentucky tour manager was pretty relaxed, so he was fine. Our bus driver was actually busy, so no one made too much of a fuss about us being late to the bus. We meet everyone on the Kentucky tour. 90% of them are from Australia. Once we meet the crew, we head to Miami.
Hey, true, bet that up for the track. You know, take it to the top, and that's the truth. Truth hurts.
So I just pulled up at Walmart. I'm gonna go in and grab Chris a bunch of like American lollies or candy and send it back so him and Scarlett, his daughter, can enjoy some American candy. I've been terrible at sending things back to Australia, so that's my goal this year, is to be better at sending things over. But anyway, we're gonna go in there, buy a bunch of candy, lollies. Every time I say candy, I feel like I have to say lollies at the same time. I remember the first time I came to a Walmart over here, I was so surprised that there was a gun section, sporting section, and just overwhelmed by the sheer mass of how big it was. I don't even think I've had these. Might as well. Wait a minute, I've seen that before. Get into Miami that night, we decided to go out to a nightclub And what happens next was not called for. We get everything stolen, including our phones, our wallets, and Chris's passport.
What the hell we gonna do now?
So after having all of his stuff stolen in Miami, we weren't too fond of Miami.
Hey Chris, what do you think of Miami?
Fucking hate it.
Funnily enough, we made our way through St. Augustine, which is the place that I now live. I didn't realize until I moved there that I'd been there before, not knowingly, because I think I was probably hungover or drunk. Well, Walmart never disappoints. So on our way up the coast, we obviously have to find out how we're going to get home. Luckily, we were stopping in Washington, D.C., where there's an Australian embassy.
Alright, Kentucky, if you guys want to come on over this way.
All right, Kentucky. The White House. Dylan. Go like this, like you're holding it. You're holding Hawkeye's head. Yeah, it looks pretty shit.
Just put your arm like that.
Two.
It's like a teapot.
So we get to Washington, D.C., go to the Australian embassy, $600 later, get a new passport within the day. Done. So we decided to go check out some of the sites in Washington. Closed. We decide to show up when there is a government shutdown and all of the government-run agencies and national parks are all closed. So, best thing we could think of doing was drinking. Now, while we're at this bar, we heard sirens in the background and a news report came on the TVs that there was a police chase, and we go outside and see 50 or 60 cop cars flying down the road chasing a car.
A tense afternoon at the White House and the U.S. Capitol as a woman is shot after trying to ram her way through a White House barricade.
Someone had tried to ram into the White House and got chased up to the Capitol building and was shot. This is our first introduction to America. So we're thinking that this is just how America is and it's wild.
America! Fuck yeah!
All right, this is probably going to cost me like $1 million. Obviously, I haven't sent anything back to Australia in a while, but there's reasons. Because it's so far away, it costs so much money to send anything of any substantial weight back to Australia. So I'm going to UPS, I'm not going to USPS. If you live in America, you know the difference between USPS and UPS. Customer service. Anyway, I'm going to pack this box up. Hopefully it all fits. Dear Scarlett, hey man, how are you? So I have to send this to Australia.
Okay. What is it that we're sending?
It's like candy.
Yeah. What's the value of it?
Maybe $25.
Okay. If we go, any of the UPS options are going to be in like the $300 range.
Oh shit. Any of them?
Yeah, all of them are between $340 and $380.
How do I send stuff? Like,
Well-
can you do both? Like, why?
Well, I'm assuming it's because of the weight. Once it goes over 4 pounds, it has to go priority mail.
Okay.
If you get it down to 3 pounds even,
Yeah.
it goes down to $108.97.
Okay.
It's not that much greater.
And what was the weight now? It was like 4.
It's like 4 pounds and 5 ounces.
Okay. So if I go down a pound, I can get it to 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 300.
Yeah. Absolutely. I totally understand.
Yeah. All right, man. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Well, unfortunately, Scarlett is going to have to lose some of this candy lollies. $300 is pretty steep. Okay. That's crazy. $300. Now I've got to reopen it. I think I remember why I don't send anything to Australia anymore. Who's gonna go? This probably weighs a pound. This is probably the pound. It's definitely a pound. Sorry, Chris. Guess this is going in my pantry. I forgot to tape it up again. Sorry. End up in the Chinese shop. Off she goes. Should have clarified how long it's going to take. I don't know how long it's going to take, but we'll find out. Chris, let me know when it gets there, if it gets there. Back to the story. We leave Washington, D.C. and we head to New York City. So we get into New York City and we did all of the touristy things in New York City. And then we decide on the last night, why don't we go and watch a Giants and Eagles NFL football game?
The red hot Giants and the Eagles, despite just one win, the Giants.
This is where my life would change forever. And we're back.
Oh my God, what can I get first?
How you going? Can I get a medium iced coffee, cream and sugar?
Need an iced coffee, cream and sugar?
Yep,
Okay, yeah.
that's it.
Alright, so there's enough.
It's a good day. 2 for 2.
The frozen coffee.
Frozen,
What you have?
medium iced cream and sugar.
All right, it'll be $4.25. Sorry about that.
You're good.
Did I ask a question?
Frozen sounds good, but
Right?
it's bloody hot out here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good one. So as we're leaving the game, we get down to the train station and run into this group of American girls. This was the first time I met Lindsay. We went to this local bar called Tonic and end up chatting about our lives all night. I eventually put her in a cab and we say goodbye. But this wasn't the end. This is where my American story begins. Babe? Got your coffee.